channel. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. We're going to be doing our daily collective reading. Keep in mind that it's not a sign-specific message. It's pretty much intended for whoever needs it. Please take the messages that resonate and leave the messages that do not. If anybody's interested in booking a private reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. And to all my returning subscribers and to everybody who has shown love to my channel, thank you so much. I send that love right back to each and every single one of you. Alrighty. Spirit guides and angels. What is going on for today? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. So something here is coming to a standstill. Somebody here is not taking action. Or it's either somebody here has completely come to a stop, or is not taking any action towards anything, or somebody here is trying to rush through something. The Knight of Pentacles is generally the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he's also the one that has the most stability. And that's because they take their time in order to do something right. Like, somebody here is a planner. The Knight of Pentacles is a planner. Somebody who plans, somebody who reads the instructions. Somebody who's not afraid to put in hard work and effort. Somebody who's not afraid to take their time. But in the reverse, this could be somebody who's all over the place. Somebody's plans have probably fallen apart. Or there's somebody here trying to rush something for some kind of quick success with the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords talks about moving on to calmer waters. Somebody here is moving on, leaving something in the past, leaving behind some kind of conflict. It's moving on. Maybe somebody here is moving on from something that maybe wasn't taking any action, or maybe something that was all over the place. There's plans coming to a stop and somebody moving. There is movement here. There's no investment in something. Somebody here is no longer willing to invest in something, and instead looking for their horizons somewhere else. Six of Swords talks about leaving behind a difficult situation. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse, y'all. In this deck, I always feel like it's somebody here who's like running around or like lost in the forest, being overwhelmed by what path they should take. But in the reverse, I feel like somebody here is no longer overwhelmed, finding a way out of something, finding a way out after not investing in something. So I don't know if somebody here is moving on from something that they have been way too overwhelmed on, and maybe the only way that they can see clearly is to leave behind what has been overwhelming them, to drop some kind of a burden here, to no longer invest in something. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody here no longer feels like a victim of their circumstances. Somebody here has definitely put a pause. Coming out of the cold after not having a plan. Maybe somebody here has finally gotten a plan. This talks about investments. So somebody here is not investing. Let's see, we have Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So yeah, this definitely talks about long-term investments here. Somebody here is no longer making a long-term investment. Maybe they felt like they had to, because they felt like they like they were a victim, maybe feeling like they had to stay in this situation. They were overwhelmed, feeling like they couldn't find a way out. There was no resolution. but yet they were stuck in it, but they're no longer stuck. Somebody here is no longer stuck. Somebody here is getting themselves out of a predicament, getting themselves out of a difficult mindset. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups talks about leaving behind something that doesn't suit you in order to go down the road of prosperity, in order to go down the road of happiness, in order to find yourself. But in the reverse, that's... I feel like there's... I feel like this is somebody leaving and not saying goodbye. Somebody's leaving and not saying goodbye. That's what the Eight of Cups is. I feel like whatever this is being done in secret. This is definitely being done in secret. Somebody's walking away. They're no longer investing. No longer investing. Leaving behind some kind of a burden, leaving behind feeling overwhelmed, leaving behind feeling out in the cold. This can also go like a different way here. Maybe somebody's plans did not turn out the way that they intended them to because they didn't think things through. So I feel like somebody here might have done something hasty in the past. Maybe because they felt like they were a victim. Maybe because they felt like they were out in the cold. We also have somebody here overwhelmed with their options, so I don't know if somebody here didn't know what they wanted before in the past. Maybe that's why they were unable to invest, because they didn't know what they wanted. But we do have a moving on, so somebody here is probably moving on from a poor decision, maybe wanting to go back and reconnect with something, because like I said, the Eight of Cups in reverse, that's not moving on. But that's, with the Five of Pentacles, that's dropping victim mindset. So I don't know if somebody here wants to come back after making a poor decision in the past. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. It's letting go of the conflict. It's letting go of a difficult person. Somebody here has probably been too sharp with their tongue. Somebody here has been too focused on facts. And then we have Judgment in the reverse here. There's something here that needs to be dealt with the past. I feel like somebody's past is coming back to haunt them and has been haunting them. With the Judgment in the reverse, that's a lack of dealing with some type of ghost or some kind of demon from your past. That's something coming back to be dealt with. You know, someone here needs to answer for their sins. So I don't know if somebody's here is wanting to come back after not investing in you, wanting to apologize because now they feel guilty. Maybe now they realize what it is that they want. I don't like giving those readings because people are in your past for a reason. You know what I mean? And I'm one of those, like, if you decided that you wanted to leave me behind and pursue something else that's better, don't think that you're going to come back. You know, if you want to come back and apologize, I'll hear you out, but there's no place for you left in my life right now. You decided to leave that position behind, so I decided to fill it with somebody else or something else, you know? That's how I view it. But somebody here is answering for sins in the past, and it has to do with a misinvestment or investing poorly or not creating a plan, or some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. This Judgment card, I'm getting really, really strong Aries vibes. Somebody here is leaving an overwhelming... I feel like it's an overwhelming person. I feel like this person has been overwhelming. Whatever this investment that went poorly. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands. And then we have Justice in the reverse. Could also be dealing with the Libra with the Justice in the reverse here, but the Page of Pentacles talks about a new opportunity. It talks about it's like a message. It's like a new spark. It's like somebody wanting to reinvest, quickly communicating here, but Justice in the reverse, like I feel like, honestly, like I feel like we have somebody here who's flailing. Somebody here whose past decisions did not go the way that they planned because they didn't plan accordingly. They did not plan accordingly. They did not think things through. They rushed into something. They got overwhelmed and burdened. They felt like they were out in the cold. There's no love in these cards. So this is not even self-love. There's no love in these cards. So wherever this person went, this person was involved in a loveless situation here. You know, I feel like there's been a lot of bickering, there's been a lot of fights, and there's been a lot of control. I feel like somebody here is leaving a situation that was trying to control them. And maybe somebody now wants to come back because something didn't work out in the past. Now they feel like, oh, let me just give this one more round. But I don't feel like it's just. I don't feel like it's true. I don't feel like it's honest here with the Justice in the reverse. I really don't. I just think this person is just trying to figure out. Honestly, I feel like we have somebody here who was looking for someone to take care of them. And there are a lot of people in this world, a lot of people who are unable to take care of themselves. Not because of any other circumstances, but just because they feel like people should take care of them. You know, I was in a relationship like that, and that was literally the quote that they gave me. I just want somebody to take care of me. Well, don't we all? You get what you give. If you're unwilling to take care of or nurture the person that you're with, but you expect them to nurture and take care of you, so I feel like somebody here is probably has received their karma, and has probably learned a lesson, and that not everybody's here to cater for you. You know, if you want to be taken care of, at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself. Nobody else is responsible for your happiness but you. But you. It is your life. It's not anybody else's life. It's not their problem to ensure that you're happy. It is you. And this person hasn't learned that lesson yet. But meanwhile, I feel like you have completely moved on. You have healed. You're going to be receiving some new investment. Maybe you're starting a new project. You know what I mean? We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. That's not working together. Something here is not working. It hasn't been working. We have the Strength card in the reverse. Somebody here lacks the courage and the strength to admit the truth to themselves. Something here that somebody's not admitting. There have been I feel like maybe somebody lied in this situation. Maybe they lied about who they were. Because they didn't care. They just wanted somebody to take care of them. I see quick movement. I see a quick exit. Be very careful, y'all, if somebody tries to come back into your life and try to weasel their way back in because something didn't work out in the past. Like, do not trust it. Do not trust it. There is no staying power. There is no love. This person does not mean it. They do not mean it. There's no love. There is no love. They only care about what they can get out of a situation. But I feel like you guys are definitely going to turn this down because I definitely feel like you guys can see right through it. You can see right through it. And I feel like you know this. You've been sensing this for quite some time. And maybe what's needed for final closure is for you to say, thanks, but no thanks. Thank you for the lessons that I've learned. thank you for the lessons that I've learned. That's what you're telling this person. And maybe that's what this person needs in order to finally go within, to muster up that courage and the strength, to finally admit to themselves what it is that they really want, you know? I feel like we have somebody here who's been too afraid to live their authentic selves because they're worried about what everyone else is going to say, you know? Wanting to make it socially acceptable because they just want to be taken care of. The best way to take care of yourself is to admit the truth of yourself. What is it that you really truly want? That's how you take care of yourself. And that's not going to be given to you from anybody else but yourself. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. So maybe somebody here can drop this heavy burden. And that's because they haven't been living authentically. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, y'all. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. With the Page of Cups in the reverse. Y'all. There's going to be no success. There's no investment. There's going to be no growth. There's no stability here. I don't know what this person is thinking. This person, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. I think we have a player here whose game finally caught up to them. And I feel like this person's all fucked up now. That's what I have, y'all. Love and light.